Hey guys, welcome back to Barvey's Battles. About to have a hit with Skulls down here at Muleman's. Looking forward to working on a little bit of the offside drives. I tend to lose my front side, so just fine tuning that and also looking at really being decisive. I'm going to work on both spin and pace. So start off with a bit of drill work for the technical aspect, and from there it's all about decision making and going through my routine every ball to make sure I execute.
Great position. Solid. Shot. Beautiful shot. So what I reckon is super important to know the difference between why you hit that good one. Shot. Shot. Brilliant. Lovely, Bobby. Great shot. Shot. Cracking shot.
Just finished up the hit with Skulls. Went pretty well, pretty happy with where I'm at 2 days out from the first game against Victoria. So basically just wanted to keep things quite simple, get my lines right. Have had a little bit of issues driving through the offside, but happy with where that's at. Just got to make sure that I keep things really simple and not overthink too much in the technical department to both spin and pace. So I really enjoyed the hit. I think for me in the next 2 days it's about relaxing now, all the work's done, and on game day, simple cues, whether it's staying still, see the ball, hit it, always looking to score. So we'll see how we go. Cool. All right, just remember what we spoke about in terms of your strength. So you've got really good hands, and when the ball's wide, you nail them. Yeah? Okay? When the ball's straighter, probably a little bit more a development area. Okay? So what we're going to look at here is if I throw the ball wide, bang, hands through the ball. Okay? Trust your strengths. If it's a bit straighter, so we're working really hard on holding your shape. So nice straight lines through the ball. Okay? So I don't mind if you don't nail it. Okay? It's more about getting that shape really compact. Okay? Wide though, trust yourself, because if you're playing sort of half shots there and you lose your strength, what are you going to do? Whereas if you're nailing those out there, it makes it really hard to bowl to you. Okay? So see the line and make your decision based on the line. Okay? We know it's going to be front foot, so it's your only decision you're making. Wide, bang, straight, compact. Okay? Good. Great shot. So you hitting that compact, you've hit it hard without trying. Yeah? It's when you overhit, kind of lose your shape. Really good. Shot. Doesn't matter, like, does that matter though? It's wide, that's actually the right thing to do. Front foot, it's almost a front foot cut shot, square drive. Okay? I don't care what hand, if you've nailed that shot like that, I actually don't care. Yeah? We'll play. Yeah. Where do you want to play that? Yep. Break the camera for that one. Better. Good. Nice. All right. Just a little technical thing with the straight ones, okay? So we'll just break it down a little bit for a second. Is that we just need to get a little bit more energy into the ball, okay? So coming from here, out there, bang, can nail them, okay? When they're straighter, we really need to get your energy going into the ball. What I'm seeing a little bit of is your front leg and you're opening right up, okay? Which is why you really, like, do you feel a little bit stuck when you're trying to play this?
Like it's not flowy.
Yeah, it's not flowy, and it is harder. That's why bowlers will try and bowl straighter to you. okay? But what I want you to try to is really get your energy in getting bent front knee, straight lines through the ball, okay? So you should notice after you hit it, your knees bent, head over, okay? Rather than back here, okay, with a straight leg. So next for you, what's that?
Not that far of a step, though.
Don't worry about where you step.
Okay.
You go with your head, your foot will go where it needs to go. Okay?
Yep.
What I'm more concerned about energy actually going so that front knee's bent.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
So I'm going to throw a few straighter, and all I want you to do after you play the shot, just have a look at where you are. Okay? And then that will give you a really good indication of, okay, have I stayed back and opened up a little bit, or have I really got into the ball?
Okay.
Okay? Yep. Think about almost driving with your whole body rather than like with your hands. Good. Better. Here. Just keep bending that front leg. Sorry, that's rolled. Just the next few, wouldn't normally do this, but just get your foot going towards the line of the ball. Okay, because although your head's going, you're out there. Okay. Yeah, that's better. Yes. Good. Cool. I'll fire up, grab the balls, I'll fire up machine, side on, bang. But I think when the ball's straighter, you have to actually go with that traditional cricket technique. So stay side on for as long as you can and play as straight as you can. So that stays, so if that's, what I mean by side on is if that leg stays there, okay, this isn't going to move. As soon as that rotates, look what happens.
Right, yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
But at the same time, if you're looking at a pull shot, bang, that has to rotate. Cover drive, bang, that's going to rotate. Cut shot, bang.
Yeah.
Okay? So it's a fine balance.
Okay.
So that's what I mean. So when the ball's wider, I don't want to talk too much on technique.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
more the outcome that you want, and technique looks after itself.
So what outcome am I looking for?
So outcome when it's straight is to stay compact. And the ball goes in a straight line. If you're hitting the ball in a straight line and staying compact, you're going to stay side on. Okay? If you're nailing the ball and releasing your hands, your hit's going to come through. It's actually impossible to concentrate on what your body's doing and still hit the ball.
Yeah.
Okay? So it's 1 or 2 cues is all you can focus on. Shot. Just something for the next few, don't worry about the outcome, so I don't care if you hit it or not, but I just want you to try and engage your front shoulder a bit more.
Okay.
Okay? So even if it's straight, you're coming in, engage, bang, solid, okay? If it's wide, yeah. So you're trying to pull through with these muscles and these muscles, okay? Yeah, so you pull the back through, and even on the offside, you're there, so you engage that. So rather than hitting like that, wait, there, and then bang. You'll get so much more power, and you're just getting a little bit handsy, that's all, okay? So we want to hit with your shoulders, and your hands come through, okay? So just think about, again, don't care that we're going to process technique, so I don't care about the outcome here, okay? If you miss the ball together, so be it, as long as you're focusing on that front shoulder, yeah? Yes, that's the one. Feel the difference between that and the first two? Yeah? Yeah, much better. Hey guys, game day here in Perth. Going to play a game against the under 15 state boys. I'm batting number 5 today, so there's a couple of good spinners in the other team which will replicate who we're going to face against Victoria. So I'm really looking forward to backing my plans against the leg spinner and the left arm spinner in particular, because I don't really get to face any of those within the Fury squad. For me, it's all about keeping with my aggressive mindset. I'm going to look to sweep quite a lot if I can, and also look to just be really aggressive against pace bowlers, because that's my strength. I don't think I'm bowling today, so I'm not on the list to actually bowl, but I'll probably get a little bit of a warm-up in just in case I'm called upon. So I'll get some footage up for you guys so you can take a look. Hey guys, welcome back to Barbie's Battles. We're about a week away from the first round of the WNCL season, so it's heating up nicely. I'm getting really excited for it. So the last 4 weeks or so has been really great in preparation. We've had lots of game time. Went over to Brisbane and up in the Sunshine Coast and played some games against Victoria, Tasmania and the National Performance Squad, which was really good to test out where I'm at and where the squad's at and really get out in the middle in some good conditions. So for me personally, with the bat went really well. I just kind of set a simple intention of being more aggressive, but also keeping things simple and see ball, hit ball and staying as still as possible for as long as I possibly could. And that came off really well. So got some runs against the National Performance Squad and also against Tasmania. Missed out against Victoria, but overall pretty happy with where I'm at. And with the bowling though, I did have a little bit of an issue when I went over there, and that's feeling really good. I've been bowling a long time, but as soon as I got out into the middle against Tasmania, which was the first game, didn't really start too well, got out of rhythm and just completely lost the plot really. So I couldn't really land the ball where I wanted to, lost all confidence, and sort of the thoughts going through my head as I started to think about the process a little bit too much. So normally under pressure it's good to be thinking about your process and being really simple in terms of what you can control, but for me I went way too far into the technical world. I was thinking about what my run-up was doing and basically just lost all control of just being simple and landing the ball where I wanted it to. So it wasn't a great experience at the time. But what I did is I kind of had a really good chat with my coach, got down to the game earlier than normal the next day and had a really good bowl to our keeper out in the middle, and that felt really nice, and I managed to get a few wickets and bowl a lot better in the game against the NPS. But unfortunately the next game against Victoria I really struggled again, where I couldn't actually land the ball where I wanted to, and ended up getting taken off after 2 overs. But it was actually really, part of me found it a really good experience, because after going through the peak performance program, being really interested in sports psychology and performance psychology, I understood what was going through my mind and that I was actually focusing on the wrong things. But at the same time, it's easier said than done to be able to just clear your mind and actually just execute and let yourself go and trust your actions. So it's easy to say all these things, and especially as a coach, we come in and say, yeah, it's easy to say, oh, just let it go and like just relax and just bowl. But to be able to actually be in that situation and not be able to sort of execute and do what you know was a really good experience. And since then I've discovered a few cool things from different coaches. I read a really good book which I highly recommend everyone reads, called The Pressure Principle by Dave Allred, and picks up some handy things on how I need to improve my training and being a lot more deliberate at training so that can transfer to a game better, and also implementing a really solid pre-ball routine which helps me get into the mindset that, yeah, I'm going to execute, or being really confident and really certain that I can repeat that over and over again no matter where I'm bowling. So I repeat that now, whether I'm just training on my own, training with the group, or right in the middle of a heated game or in a high pressure situation. And I'm finding that's working really well, but it is a little bit of a process, and I'm sure I'll take you through that and see how we progress through the season, because leg spin, it is a harder art, but willing to stick at it and see how we go with it all. So as I said, we're about a week away from the WNCL season, so what I'll do through this vlog is take you through our preparation.